I have issues before we get started. I want you to know that. I have issues. I have issues the way men are perceived in our culture and in our society. I have issues of the perception of men in our church today. So I just want to start so you know where this guy is coming from. I've spent my entire adult life as a warrior. Since I'm about 18 years old, I've served in 3 military outfits, the Navy, the Air Guard, and then as an intelligence officer for the United States Army. And for my Marines in here, because I'm sure there's Marines in here, there we go. They usually say, well, you weren't in the real service, son. And I tell them I was a Navy corpsman. I took care of a lot of Marines. And so here I am. I joined this outfit called DEA, and I loved it. I love pursuing the warrior's path. I absolutely loved it. See, I knew what it took when we went into the arena every day, and it's in the arena where we do our battle. It's in the arena where we face the wolf. And that's what I used to tell people. What do you do? I said, we go hunting for the wolf every day. So what do you mean by that? I said, we go hunting for the wolf in the pack. My job is to chase the wolf, to contain him, or kill him, and kill the pack if we have to. That puts a mental picture in people's head, right? But I loved my units that I was in early on. Loved my units, loved the way we trained. We trained and we trained. We had this ability to sit and train as an effective unit. We knew different people in the group had different talents. And we leaned on each other. This guy had a talent for that. That guy had a talent. That guy had a talent for that. And we went into the arena as warriors. We didn't go alone. You never go into the arena alone. We command the battle space. That's what I used to tell people. We were so good at doing what we did that we commanded the battle space. We command the arena. You get to learn the enemy so good, so well. Where's the snipers, what I would call? Where's the hidden traps? Where are they laying traps for me? Where are they laying traps for my partner? What's likely to happen? Loved it. But there came a point early on in my career that I started realizing, we're real good at doing this. We're real good at being a warrior at work. I am excited. Listen, there are times I don't want to go home at night, not because I don't love my wife and my children, but I'm afraid I'm going to miss something, man. I'm going to miss something. And you start to realize, hey, what kind of dad am I being? I'm this great warrior. I'm this great leader at work. Hey, what kind of dad am I at home? What kind of husband am I? And for me, it was cyclical, right? For me and my children, I have 6 great kids. For me, it was cyclical. I'd be okay, I'd try to be balanced. For me, when I got older, I would tell guys, you be balanced. Listen, make sure you're okay with your family. You get home, work will be here the other day. Tomorrow it'll be here. You don't lose your family, your life, your faith because of a job. Don't give me, the job made me get a divorce. That's bull. We make decisions about things and we blame something else. We don't like to hear that. Man, let me tell you something. All men, whether you realize it or not, are called to be a warrior for your family. You are absolutely called to be a warrior for your family. There is a tug on a man's heart that pulls him into the arena, and that tug comes from the commander, who I call God. God, the commander, who pulls us, who says, man, you've got to get in there. You got to fight for your family. You have to be part of it. You have to pour into that. This whole notion that, Jimmy, you don't understand, I'm working 2 jobs, this, that, and the other thing. I get it. But you've got to fight for your answer. Your family is waiting for you. And I get it that I'm talking to a group that maybe your kid is across country or somewhere else. You still have to pour into them. And then some people in the audience are sitting there, yeah, Jimmy, I'm not the perfect dad. You don't understand, I made mistakes. Can I tell you something, man? Can I tell you something? I have 6 great kids. I made so many mistakes. I've blown it completely with them at times. But I figure I got to get back in the arena. It's my duty to get back into the arena as a dad. And then while you're training them up, while you're pouring into them, here's what I'm doing. Lord, am I doing this right? Lord, I don't know if I'm doing, I don't know. Are they getting it? Do they understand why I'm doing this? Do they get the understanding why I'm trying to mold them? Because men, We think we got to be perfect. It's never pretty, but you got to do it. You got to engage. Being a warrior isn't some macho, hulking guy who fights indiscriminately. It's a man of purpose, character, who's engaged in a battle, a conflict, or a cause. And that's what it's like having children. And that's what it's like being married. And that's what it's like just living life.